Greetings, everybody. I'm Bass6286 doing a thing, and here at the helm we have
Chocolate Milk also doing another thing. Yay, things.
we're doing things.
Things all around. So, last video we saved those 5-year-old kids that we were somehow obligated to save, and we made it to the Dehkan whatever plateau. So we're gonna go Dookie. So we're gonna go through here. Hopefully we'll get to Madra, you know, whatever floats your boat, however you want to say it.
We should just not pronounce anything how it should be pronounced. Just make up a bunch of random stuff for everything.
Just watch all the angry comments we get. You're saying it wrong.
No, sir. I believe you have been saying it wrong your entire life.
The very, very irritating thing about this area is that there's going to be holes in the ground. These ones you can jump over. The ones that are lighter you can step on once, and the ones that are darker you can't step on or you're going to fall right through. So that's the whole sort of premise for this area. Is you have to...
It kind of reminds me of the tree, actually, from the last game with the leaves.
Yes. Ooh, a full metal vest.
Full metal jacket.
Full metal jacket. Full Metal Alchemist? No, I'm just kidding.
Full metal something.
I don't know. Do I give it to Felix or do I give it to Jenna? It's really tough. I think I'd give it to Jenna because she gets more out of it, like a lot more out of it. So
yeah.
I'm gonna give it to her. And I also feel like I have to sneeze, which is annoying because I can feel it, but it doesn't want to come out of there. Well, that's what she said.
That's just a weird situation right there.
That would be strange. I think in here we're not really gonna encounter anything super spectacular, so I'll probably cut out the majority of the battles because we've either seen them once or twice, or they're like a variation from a different area. So these pillars in here also, you can only step on them once, and when they turn dark they will crumble under Felix's fat body weight, as well as the 4 people or 3 people he has in him somehow magically.
In him. Oh god, I'm sorry, Felix.
These you can't do anything with, so just ignore them. And other than that, there's not a whole lot going on in here. And we have the dinner fork worm pixels again. That base pointer.
Strange enemies.
I looked at them and then I was like, you know, he's right. They kind of do look like they have dinner forks. As far as I know, you don't want to fall here, so I'm gonna try and plan my my steps. Haha!
Success.
Of course, you know, they made it so you can use whatever you need to use on this, but no, you have to go all the way around because there's no means of doing anything with it right now. Because that is what this game does. It just makes everything more difficult than it has to be. So get rid of that, and then I can get this chest, which you do want to grab, by the way, because it is a Themis's axe for Felix, which is a good weapon for him. You can see it puts his attack up to 74, which is beastly. And
it unleashes stone justice.
Yes, which is like a special sort of attack that he can use mostly when you find weapons out in dungeons and on the world map and stuff. They have sort of like special unleash attacks attached to them, which will just put more power in your swing or your, you know, whatever kind of weapon you're using. I think we've run into the skeletons before. Actually, if I use my attack, maybe I'll unleash it somehow. It's pretty random as to when you unleash it though, so it's not always guaranteed to do it like every turn or anything.
Kind of like critical hits, except slightly more often.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So, in the grand scheme of things, this place isn't too difficult. It's just, it starts to get frustrating when you're not watching your actual steps and you're just kind of carelessly going about. I think Jenna also got Beam with the last level up she got.
So that's exciting.
More Psynergy for her.
Laser beams! Or fire beams!
And Felix is now level 7. So wait, is Jenna... I think Jenna's a level, or she's a little bit ahead of Felix, which is weird, because usually the main character is always above the rest of your party, but anyways.
Maybe it's because she did that fighting with us in the last game.
That's most likely what it is. Up here, you're going to want to fall through one of these holes. That's all you can do, so I'll just fall through this one randomly. I don't think it matters what one. Nope.
Doesn't look like it.
No, in this area, basically there's like a beam of light for all the ones you've fallen through. And you can see there's no cliffs or anything with the chest higher up if I was to fall somewhere else, so. Alright. It's a lot of purples and browns and blues in this area.
Yeah, this game has strange likings for colors.
Like purple. It loves the color purple.
I don't know why.
Here you have no choice but to fall through this hole, because that Djinn is going to troll you the entire time we are here. So, be on the lookout for that. Which makes this place even more annoying. You'll see now Stone Justice does 45 damage.
And it looks cool.
As opposed to what he would normally do. Unfortunately, it wasn't very effective against that enemy, but that's okay. It still looks awesome. So, can I get you now? No. I love how he just nonchalantly walks. He's like, whatever.
Like, oh, I'll just go this way.
I don't have time for you people. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. It's like, oh yeah, cool. Okay, so he's gonna go across this bridge. I'm not gonna follow him right now, though. I'm gonna go let him do his own thing, whatever.
Fine, Djinn. Be that way. See if I care.
I'm gonna come down to this obstacle course now. I'm not sure if this technically counts. In Golden Sun, I don't know if we've mentioned this. I know I mentioned it in the first game, but usually when there's a room with puzzles, they severely make the enemy encounter rate go down so that you're not bothered when you're trying to solve puzzles, which is really, really nice, but I don't think this counts as a actual sort of puzzle room, so I'm not too sure. But
although we haven't gotten in too many battles, so perhaps.
Perhaps. We can get a nut, which is like the staple of this game. You get a whole lot of nuts in this game, so.
They're like the potions of the game.
Yeah, be prepared for that. And then you always have a large abundance of them, and then you just never use them, so.
You get blue balls.
That's a terrible joke. But really good at the same time. I'm totally keeping that in there. I'm not cutting that out.
Oh no.
So anyways, penis jokes aside. If you come up here, you actually see the Djinn use a move that allows all those statues we've been seeing around the area to be moved. So, he has something we want. I need to follow you, sir. Stop! And then of course, we just watch him. We're like, okay, let's just watch him and not do anything. Oh, game characters and not being useful when you should be.
Right? We just let him break all those pillars, just like, oh.
We could have maybe, like, I don't know, threw a fireball at him or a windstorm to paralyze him, but no, we didn't. We need to get rid of these. Let's see. Come around this way and move this. There's a lot of moving in this area. For some reason, we are just not doing very much damage.
Which is dumb. And also, why is that thing called a mini goblin? It is not mini at all.
It should be called Obese Goblin.
Or something. It's like the size of the characters.
And
I feel like a mini goblin would be like something that bites your ankles.
Just one of those like slight annoyance enemies kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh well.
So what we needed to do here was come all the way around and do this stupid obstacle course thing so that we can move that pillar over here so that we are able to get over there, which is towards where the Djinn went. Not quite where he went, but heading in the good direction. Luckily,
we're on the right track.
Luckily he can't break these ones because they're made of... I still don't know what these things are made of. I don't know, boulders? Wood? Like,
super granite?
Well, like, they look like wood to me, but that doesn't seem realistic, but either way. I
always assumed they were stone pillars, but at the same time they're kind of big. And it seems like you wouldn't be able to push a stone pillar like that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. So in this room we've got more purple, and it looks like Jenna's synergy is useful in here, and so is Jenna's Sheba's depending on the enemy, but Felix really isn't doing a whole lot in here.
Or Felix.
Okay, so now the Jin is here, but you can see if we go directly in front of him, what he's going to do is he's going to use Pound and knock us down. So we need to sneak up behind him, give him a good old reach around. So I'll come over here to the right. Of course, we can't get rid of that, because we don't have what he has, magical ability. And this is
super fisting powers.
Yes, and this is where he jumped. So I think we need to go to the right one. And we'll land right on top of him. Haha, how do you like me now? And then he drops whatever this is. This is
a magical cube.
The Pound cube. So logically, I would give Felix Pound. Ha ha ha. Get it? Funny, but I'm gonna give it to Jenna.
Oh jeez.
Instead.
So now we're lashing people and then pounding them.
And Jenna has the lashing and pounding abilities, so she's the real fiery one of the party. So now that we have Pound, we can go through and we can take care of any of those pillars that we saw earlier, but none of them yield you any sort of reward. It's just to backtrack if you need to. However, here what you're gonna want to do is pound this so that the Jin can't run away from you, because that's what they like to do. They like to troll you and then run and make your life extremely difficult. So ha ha, you can only jump one space, buddy, because that is just the golden rule of this game.
Only one space.
You may only jump one, you are only permitted to jump one space. So let's just go crazy with some Jin to get this thing, or Psynergy, excuse me, to get this Jin taken care of quicker. If I could talk, that would be lovely.
I don't know, I think using some Jin to take care of that Psynergy there, that works just as well.
That works real spectacularly. Bam! Now he's still alive. This thing has quite a bit of HP. His attacks are pretty mild, unless he does a multi-targeting one, then that's kind of annoying, but these Jin battles...
Anything multi-targeting is annoying, because then you have more people you have to heal, and you're just like, ah.
Yeah.
Why can't you just focus on one character, because then I can just heal them. And
Exactly. I don't have any multi-targeting healing spells either.
Indeed.
So here we are with Cannon. Yay, Jenna, you won't be alone anymore. Here you go. You can use this, and you can get a little bit of an increase to her stats. I mean, it's not much, but it helps. I'm gonna give Sheba Fog for now, since she'd do a better job with Fog. And if you wanted, you could actually get a pretty good stat boost in terms of HP, but her class would not only go down, you would also lose Ray and Whirlwind. And Whirlwind you need for certain parts of the game, so I would not really suggest it. I would wait to get our Water Adept, and then we'll give him/her, don't want to spoil it, the Jin. So
saving them Jin.
Yes. I think we're almost done in here. Pretty much the Pound Cube is the big main thing we came for. Obviously we need to get through here anyways, because we need to go. We're going to Madra, that place that apparently has boats. So we might even meet up with Alex there, although he doesn't really seem to want to talk to us. He's kind of like, yeah, so bye. See you guys later. Like, okay.
Basically.
Alright. Ooh, look at this. Hey, this is a boat. I like this boat. Can we have this boat?
Look, it's Minardi's ship. How convenient.
Ooh. So if you don't remember, Minardi and Sadoris were the main antagonists of the first game, and they are now dead. So they left behind a boat. No one, she's not gonna want it anymore. Doesn't look like they sailed here though. They're dead. They... Of course not. They were killed at the lighthouse, weren't they? Thank you, Sheba.
I'm starting to think she's the only intelligent one around here. Do you think it could have drifted here?
Probably. Logically.
Yeah, probably. Yes, Felix, that would be logical.
If we had that thingy Sadoris had, we could just take their boat. For all we know, the orb is at the bottom of the sea with them.
Well, there's no point in hanging around here all day. Let's go see about finding ourselves a ship we can use.
So, yeah, we can't use this boat, and there's an orb they're speaking of from the last game, and the orb essentially is magical, and it makes the boat move. I guess it's like a boat that is powered by psi energy, which I guess would make sense. If you try to go into the boat, it says the door is held closed by a powerful force, and there's nothing you can do here, so don't spend too much of your precious time here, because nothing will come out of it. We will come back to this place later, though, so...
Unless you want to just pretend you're a sailor on a boat, then, you know.
Just stand there and make pirate noises at the helm or something.
Yarr! So
now, we're in a whole new territory. We got some new enemies and some new kind of, I guess, scenery. We'll obviously be going to some new towns, so I'm going to quickly pull up the map before this video ends so that we know where to go next. I think it's this button? Yes, it is. You can see we pretty much started in Dala. That's the name of the town that I, for some reason, can't remember. So, in the last two videos, we've made it all the way from here, all the way down here. So, we're making some pretty good headway on this map. Although this map is this big, so that's a little discouraging. Anywho, that will be it. Next time, we will see if we can find a new town and get some new equipment and stuff. So, thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time.